Those are the three core pillars of what we're going to be talking about. So our invitation to you watching this right now is, do you want to come and join us? Do you want to come and spend 7 days in Hawaii with us to get all of this stuff? Here's what you're going to get when you invest in yourself today. Ultimately, the aim is for you to create a 5-hour work week, working less, making more money, living longer and healthily, and ultimately retiring early so you don't have to work again. That's ultimately where we're going. Now, making a positive impact on your industry or your community is probably a big deal. But creating a following is probably a big deal to you. Creating innovative products and services that actually solve people's problems. You probably want to be a pioneer in that regard. You want to leave a legacy, right? You want a sustainable and profitable business model that runs while you're not present. You're going to learn and grow as a person and achieve that elusive life-work balance once and for all. So the 7-day Entrepreneur Summit, we are currently pricing at $7,444. That's certainly what it's worth. To make it even juicier, what we thought we would do is we'd make sure that your accommodation was covered too. So how is it to come and spend 7 days in the King Kamehameha Resort with us, where we're actually having the event? That is included in your stay. So if you're thinking right now, I'm going to have to spend more money for accommodation. No, that's included in the package. Do you want to talk about that, Jean Marie? Because you've been over there negotiating for us.
Oh my goodness, absolutely. We have just an abundance of opportunity here. And yes, we have the $7,444 price on it, but this is truly, Jonathan, you're going to go through and tell people the value is going to be priceless. We truly, truly are giving this away with that price. It is 7 days at the hotel. The room is taken care of, one room, and it is 2 meals a day. Your breakfast and your lunch is taken care of. This includes the welcome that we have and all the different activities such as the luau. We have a very special luau with the Authentic Island Breeze group, and that is in itself approximately $200 per person. And it is truly, and they tell the story. They share the experience and the culture of the Hawaiian, along with the food. So it is a wonderful evening. It is also inclusive, the signature talks, and that is with each one, whichever one you choose to go to, that is included. It is inclusive with regards to the panel discussions. It is having the network program alone. Shelley Jorgensen, the founder of Executive Networking Events, the Inner Circle, where Jonathan and I met, actually. Yep. And a lot of my speakers are from there. They are the experts, everyone. You cannot get anybody to surpass them. They have the knowledge, the skills, and the experience. Shelley is going to be doing a networking program. This is not just showing up to a social gathering. This is work, but the work that you put into it, the networking, you are meeting and in the same room with all my people, all my speakers, where you would have to pay for that to happen. So this is just a great opportunity. And that networking program is going to be every day. I think there's 4 days of it. Yep. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. In the afternoons, and we have the training, the workshops, the masterminds. That's included, Jonathan. Yep. That in itself is a tremendous price alone.
We're also going to be doing a fire walk.
Oh, yes, we are. And Quibus is, you're going to love the story and the different stories of the speakers. But yes, Garth and Quibus and Francois, they all have just special opportunities to share their gifts with you. And you won't get this anywhere else.
I mean, Tony Robbins made firewalking fairly mainstream in the 80s. What actually happened was he went to one of his NLP trainers, John Grinder, one of the co-founders of NLP, and he asked him for, I need an angle, I need a shtick, I need a thing to hang my hat on. And Grinder suggested you should do something that the Western mind can't comprehend, something that the Western world had never seen before. And so he did firewalking. Firewalking originated, I think, in India originally, but the Hawaiians used to walk across recently cooled lava. So the lava flow would go by, it would turn black, and they would walk across it, right? So there's a strong history of doing firewalking in Hawaii, and we're actually going to have one during one of the evenings in the dark, glowing red, full buna in Hawaii as part of the deal. That, again, would probably cost you about $2,500 to do anywhere else. We're going to include that. We've got the Island Breeze Luau included as well. So we're up to about $12,500 worth of value. Now, you know how this works on a webinar. You're not going to be paying that kind of price, but put it in perspective for a moment. Think about the value of this. If all this did was cut your working week down to a 5-hour work week, would it be worth coming to Hawaii for 7 days? That's all it did. Would it be worth it if we added 20 years to your life and kept you healthy? Would that be worth it? If you had the energy and the flexibility and the faculties that you have now, 40 years from now, would that be worth it? And what if you could retire 5 years early? What's that worth? So total value for this is $12,500. Our current price is $7,444. That's what it's going to be when we go up to full retail value later. But right now, because you're watching this video and because you have the web link that I'm about to give you, the price is $5,444. That's for the 7-day package, including accommodation, including the firewalk, including luau, all of it for $5,444. If you go to acceleratedentrepreneur.org, you will see all the details there. And yeah, everything's there. The ticket prices are there. You can see the accommodation there. You can see the timetable. You can see the list of speakers. Everything is on that website. Now, just to make it even juicier, I want to ask you to make a choice, make a decision. You can either do nothing at all and watch us rabbiting at you for this length of time. You're going to get sick of seeing the stories. You're going to get sick of seeing the videos and the social media images and the testimonials and the footage from the event that we're going to plaster all over the internet. Maybe even some live streams and stuff that we're doing from the island live. And you're going to be thinking, I wish I'd gone to that event. You know, I should have gone to that event. Or you could come and join us, go to the website, book. There's 4 different ticket types. Go and book the one that appeals to you most and join us in Hawaii, baby. Anything you want to say, Jean Marie?
Yes. Jonathan, you know what? You could stop and think as well. What do you pay for medical expenses, for a doctor's appointment, for medication, for any type of treatment? What we are doing is almost like preventative. We are giving you an opportunity to have the resources with our speakers, to have the ability to learn techniques, the breathing techniques, the yoga. We're going to have sunrise yoga, everybody, and you know, different opportunities to do nothing but good for you while you are there. And you don't leave it there. You take it with you. These are life-changing opportunities. And what value can you put on that? Absolutely. To me, it's priceless. Great point.
So 7-day Entrepreneur Summit, Firewalk, Island Breeze Luau, accommodation, all in there. Total value is $12,594. Our price is $5,444. Now, we're also going to give you a bonus for anyone who books straight away. The first 5 people who book this are going to get a meditation audio that I recorded a while ago of the Ho'oponopono process. Ho'oponopono is all about cutting connections, keeping your energy to yourself, and disconnecting yourself from the energy vampires and anyone who might be siphoning your stuff out of you, right? We all know energy vampires, and there's a way of doing that. Now, there is a 10-word affirmation that's been popularized over the last few years that is not traditional Hawaiian Ho'oponopono. It sold lots of books and it made money for the authors, but it isn't what was originally taught. I stumbled into this tiny little bookstore, and it was like a cupboard. It was tiny in Kona one day. And I found on the shelf a handwritten notebook that had the exact Ho'oponopono process as done traditionally for hundreds and hundreds of years. Ho'oponopono was always done face-to-face. They were conducted during what are called pono meetings. And if someone came to your door and said, Jean Marie, there's a pono meeting at 8 o'clock, everybody showed up on pain of punishment. Everybody showed up. And it was a way of burying the hatchet, putting things to bed once and for all, saying what needed to be said, clearing the decks, and walking away pono with your world. So everything's done. There's nothing unspoken. There's no grudges. There's no hidden agendas. It was all transparency. And that's what Ho'oponopono is all about. I take you through that process on this audio, and the first 5 people who book this program are going to get that audio as part of the package, just so you know. So
that in itself is priceless, Jonathan. Truly, that knowledge and that experience is bar none. Just go just for that.
I remember when we did that, the first time we did that in Hawaii in 2003, we went through the Ho'oponopono process, the traditional way, and people's mobile phones lit up, and relatives were texting them from the other side of the planet saying, are you okay? I just got this really weird feeling. Or our dogs went completely crazy about 10 minutes ago. Are you all right? Because they could feel the disconnect. They could feel the cutting of the cords, and you do want to cut cords with people that you care about, because sometimes we are limiting the people we care about through our need to protect them and love them and look after them, but sometimes that's actually holding them back. So severing the old connections and forming new connections is an important part of the process. And people were going like, are you all right? I got this really weird feeling. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. So we're going to cover all that stuff. Everything's on the website, acceleratedentrepreneur.org. I would like to thank you for your attention. Thank you for watching us all the way through. Jean Marie, have you any final thoughts?
Yes, Jonathan, I want to mention that you and I are going to be doing these little segments and having interviews and podcasts with each one of our speakers. Absolutely. You're going to know them. You're going to meet them. You're going to be able to say, oh, I want to go to that presentation. And Jonathan, share, your vision. And I love that.
Well, just keep your eyes peeled, because we're going to be hosting a little short one, probably about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour every week with one of the speakers. So we'll be doing a kind of presentation and a kind of interview hot seat kind of thing with them once a week, every week. So you can meet all the guys that are going to be there and speaking there. And if there's anyone there who resonates with you massively, you can try before you buy, and then you can decide to come along and join us. It also gives a chance for all the speakers to showcase their stuff and tell us what they can do and show us what they can do. So yeah, we've got big plans for this.
Absolutely. So stay tuned. Keep watching.
Absolutely.
Hit that like button, right? Isn't there going to be a like button?
They can hit a like button. They can comment, share, whatever they want to do. We'll even give them an email address that they can subscribe. But that's everything we have for you today. As is traditional in Hawaii, the word aloha means hello and goodbye. So we would say aloha to you. We would also say a hui ho, which means till we meet again.
And I love that. A hui ho.
A hui ho. And if you come to Hawaii, we're going to teach you a whole bunch of Hawaiian words. So
yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Thank you for your attention. We hope we've tickled your fancy, and please come and join us. It's going to be monumental. And we'd love to see you there in person, not on a screen.
Yes. Aloha. And hui ho.
Hui ho.
Hui ho.
Awesome. Take care. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye for now.